Hey guys! So today I wanted to share with you a few tips and tricks that I personally use to keep my room organized and make cleaning up a lot easier. If you're anything like me, you wonder how beauty gurus and a bunch of people on YouTube keep their rooms perfect, because I definitely cannot do that. I used to not be able to do that at all. I mean, you really aspire to have your room really nice and organized, and you really want it to look nice, but that's not always so easy, and I have come across a few things that might make it a little easier and will make better use of your space. Okay, first of all, this is the biggest and best organization cleaning tip that you can follow, and that is that all of your things have to have their own place. And I know I probably sound like someone's mom right now, but hear me out. Once you assign a place, a designated area for all of your things, cleaning up and organizing your room again is so much easier because you're not left trying to figure out where to put things or just leaving them lying around because you don't have anywhere to put them. Of course, assigning your things a place where they fit and look nicely is the hardest and biggest part of organizing, but once you have that done, cleaning up your room is so much easier. Not just your room, any area. Cleaning up is so much easier and actually fun and productive. So here are some tips that I have for making better use of your space. I have personally found that assigning a spot for things is very difficult when you have a lot of things. So it's very hard to fit them well in any place. So one tip that I could give you is to put things in storage. For example, shoes. I used to have shoes lying around all over the place, and that was because I didn't want to put them away somewhere in my closet where I can't reach them, because what if I want to use them? For that, I would suggest to pick a few shoes, a couple of pairs that you really like and you're really into at the moment, and keep those somewhere where it's easily accessible, and then put the rest away. This tip works for so many things. It works for office supplies, it works for jewelry, it works for so many things, for clothes. I call this rotating because if you put things away in your closet or somewhere else where they're very compactly put together, put away, and you keep the things that you are using the most at the moment out, then you make use of your space by keeping the things out that you actually use. You might not like this idea because you think that you're putting your stuff away, you're not going to make use of them because they're away, but you can rotate your things, which means that once you've grown tired of, let's say, the shoes that you have out, you can go back and switch out the shoes that you have. And this way, you actually make better use of all of your things, including your shoes or any sort of stuff that you have. You make better use of it like that because you're rotating it, and then by keeping out the ones that you plan on using now, you actually end up using them, when otherwise, if they're all lying around, you just use the ones that are most easily accessible to you. I rotate my products by keeping the ones I don't use as much in these plastic drawers that I got from Walmart, and I keep these drawers in my closet, while I keep the ones that I do use the most, such as these perfumes, body lotions, and body sprays, out on my vanity like this. Creating more space on your shelf is easier by stacking your books in different ways and combining it with different objects. Next, for the things that you do have out and available, easily accessible, you want them to look nice, obviously. And that is when you make use of containers and boxes and jars and all that kinds of stuff. And you can get so creative with this. And they're very cheap to buy also. If you want to buy them, you can. If you have a small space, for example, a desk or something like that, and you have a lot of materials that you do plan on using and that you want to have out on your desk, but you don't want them lying around, a good way to make use of small space is to work up instead of just horizontally. And by that I mean using shelves or little drawers, which you can buy anywhere really. You can buy little drawers, and that way you have your things in small compartments, small boxes, and it's so much easier to find your things and also to keep them organized. because like I said before, everything will have its place.
I use containers to store my most used makeup brushes and makeup products. These are two old little cups that I found lying around in my house, and I thought they'd be really cute. And this is how I keep them on my vanity. This little box I got at Walmart for like $1, and it helps me create a lot more space in my tiny drawers for my makeup and lipsticks and all that stuff.
Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope these tips helped. And please like the video if you liked it. If not, thanks for watching anyway. And bye.